as he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Knocks it loose. Maravich with the steal.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Rockets.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split, 2 games apiece.
And a lot of players tonight help contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Daniel Gafford.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Now Gafford. Here's down low, defended by Nash.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
Team foul. At the line for Houston, Paul Pierce. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first. Oh, yeah, shoot it. Big rebound. Gotta get it. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here. Right here.
And the first one at the line is good. Pierce hits 2. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
So we see Houston taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Daniel Gafford.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose. If you're looking for a... Party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Avdia out there with Tyrese Halliburton, and it's DeBusschere in at the 4 slot. Clock at 6. Halliburton, no good.
Well, I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And legs over the next few years, the Wizards undertaking an $800 million renovation of their home arena.
Yeah, PA, this venue's almost 30 years old. I was making threes in this building. So some changes are welcome, including expanded training facilities, locker rooms, and improving fan access and amenities.
So it's Miami now, following the three-pointer by Washington. Towns can't get it to go.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Here's O'Neal, and it's rejected. Halliburton outside. Pass to DeBusschere. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Red, the pass to DeBusschere. Excellent D there from O'Neal.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Here's Stojakovic. Pass to Arenas from the arc. Towns with a rebound. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. To the inside. Here's Red. Just 3 to shoot. Not going to go that time.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Outside O'Neal. Stojakovic passes to O'Neal. Here's Arenas. Back to O'Neal. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. all-star break, breaking down three-pointers and other shots for Washington.
And they've really been letting it fly from deep. You see more and more teams doing this in today's NBA, given the league's increased focus on perimeter shooting.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to DeBusschere. Here's Red. Shot clock at 5. They need this. And it's good. 2 points. The start of a fresh season. But we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
And the first one at the line is good.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
And so Towns nails them both. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Arenas' shot is off. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Miami, trailing by 4, and he gets it to go.
Nice positioning and footwork on point, and Towns so smooth down there inside.
Pass to Arenas. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Halliburton for 3. And Hamilton pulls it down. Washington leading by 4. Here's Arenas. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gasol. Here's Hamilton. Yet to see a basket. Back to O'Neal. Tries again. And the layup is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Heat trail by 6. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Towns outside. Let's go with a three. O'Neal pulls it in. Wizards leading by 6. Arenas passes to Stojakovic. Outside O'Neal. Here's Arenas. He drops it from range. Arenas has got 12 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Red. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Washington with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Stojakovic. He's scoreless. Arenas passes to Gasol. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Wizards lead by 11. Miami has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start from downtown. Red can't get it to go.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Here's Hamilton. Pass to Arenas. Screen by O'Neal. Launches it. There's the block. Here's Red. He's covered by O'Neal. Avdia from outside. Rebound Washington. O'Neal passes to Arenas. And the layup is good off the glass. 14 points for him.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Back to Halliburton. Now here's Avdia, tightly guarded. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New group for Washington.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
And Maxi's got the ball here for the Wizards. 11-point game. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
Here's Hibbert. After the basket by Washington, and he gets that one.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Tomjanovic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, They've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Washington with the ball. Miami making their last shot.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Hibbert. 44 seconds left in the opening quarter. Jefferson, good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now Maxey. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Off the mark there with a 3.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Miami moving it around. Here's Bogues. No made baskets yet. Here's Hibbert. And he can't bank that one in. Maxey with it. 4-3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Wizards. They're up by 11. And we'll be back with you shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
They've got Tyrese Maxey, and it's Rulin in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Outside Maxey. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Well, that's a nice finish that time by Maxey inside, making full use of his exceptional agility and athleticism.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Dandridge. And here's Halliburton. Picked by Messi from outside the arc. Out to Gordon. Halliburton for 3. Another miss by Halliburton.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Here's Arenas. No good on the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
All right, let's get a report from Ali.
Hey guys, Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Ali. Pass to Ellis. Aldridge with a screen on Halliburton. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It's teaser time. If you want a t-shirt, make some noise. Teaser time. Make some noise if you want a teaser. Here's got great t-shirts. Get on your feet and get loud. Crossing out t-shirts and looking for the craziest fans. Let's hear ya! Substitution on the court.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Miami moving it around. Halliburton outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Messi. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Miami basketball.
Four on the clock. A deep three.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
Here's Stojakovic. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Pass to Arenas. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Arenas has got 16 points now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Red. Avdia outside. Stop the drought. And it's good on the lay-in.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here's Hamilton. No points yet. Here's Arenas. And it's all from three-point range.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Halliburton right side. Pass to Red. Here's the three. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Hamilton. Here's Arenas, defended by Halliburton. Fast break, here come the Heat. Here's Red. She's got a piece of it. They recover it. Avdia passes to Halliburton. Avdia outside. Pass to Red. O'Neal pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Hamilton to the middle. Here's Stojakovic. And he buries his first look.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Halliburton. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Washington. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Arenas. Three-pointer. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
Red, pass to Halliburton. Now here's Messi. Up and over Gasol. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
Here's Hamilton. Still no points. With the 7-footer. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Red. Back to Halliburton. Fires the 3. They get it back. Avdia outside. And here's Messi. Here's Arenas. He's got 19. On target from range.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Pass to Red. Puts up a 3. Washington with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Hamilton. Now O'Neal, defended by Halliburton. Halliburton comes to help. Screen by O'Neal. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Here's Red. Looking to get it going. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Hamilton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Hamilton's got his first basket.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Red. A minute 39 left in the second quarter. Here's Halliburton. They can't stop the run with that one.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Here's Cycli over Towns. Cycli can't hit. Halliburton surveys the floor. And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. Cycli with a rebound.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Red. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Red's gotten his second bucket on the night.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so it's Washington with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Vivian B. They're measuring up the shot. You were so close. Give it up for the participant.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Washington Wizards.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
And now, an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. Master Funkman asks if you could harness the power from one of your former team's nicknames, which would it be?
Well, that's easy for me. The Kings. They have a lot of power, but I'm going to probably go with the Rockets because I could fly at a very high speed.
That's easy. I'll take the Magic because my powers would be limitless.
Good choices. I'm not sure what kind of powers you'd be getting if you went with the Lakers.
Maybe take out my yacht.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, the Wizards' shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Setting the floor for the Heat, we've got Avdia. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Halliburton. And it's Red in at the 2. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Goes up off the inbound.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Red. The rebound by the Wizards. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Stojakovic passes to Arenas. Here's Hamilton, defended by Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Hamilton with the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Right wing. Red, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Red. Spins. Looking to end this cold spell. Count that bucket. Red's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the advantage he has is clear. Just taking what the defense gives him right there.
Outside O'Neal. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Arenas for 3. Sinks it from distance. Arenas has got 25 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Miami calls timeout. Here's Towns. Pass to Jefferson. Off the outside. To the paint. Here's DeBuscher. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Miami making a switch here.
First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Jermaine O'Neal. Shooting 1.
And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
Here's Hamilton. Miami making their last shot. Up and in on the layup. Hamilton's got 6.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Towns gets the bucket.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Arenas. Got it. Arenas has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Inside. And he dunks it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Jefferson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver and the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Guys?
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Stripped it away. And that one's good. Bogues.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. You gotta love it.
It's so important in this league, quickly turning defense into offense.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Making a change here.
Love seeing games like this from him. He's taken control and put this team on his back. They're looking to feed him as much as possible because he's got the hot hand and is riding this wave of momentum.
Washington is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Now here's Ellis. No points so far. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
That's beautiful right there by Maxey. You can play him off the ball or on the ball. Tyrese will find a way to beat you.
And Tim, you played your longest stretch with this Washington franchise. How hungry are these fans for sustained success?
Yeah, there's been some lean years and unfortunately only one banner. Going back to 1978, they are committed to a rebuild in hopes of better times ahead. And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Miami foul. Muggsy Bogues. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Maxey, 9 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Bogues. No one near him, and it's Miami with another.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
From about 16, again Maxey missing.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Here's Bogues. Pass to Hibbert. Here's Jefferson. Here's Bogues. The three-pointer off the mark. Ellis outside. Intercepted. Here's Jefferson. Pass to Dandridge. Here's Bogues. Miami moving it around. That shot, no good. Good D by Aldridge. Now here's Ellis. The D's right on him. Outside Maxey. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Bailey Howell.
The Heat have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Here's Bogues. Pass to Dandridge. Here's Howell. Uses the glass on the layup. Howell's got his first points in this one.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's the pick. And here's Maxey outside. Knocks down the triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Bogues. 1:46 left to play in the third. Down low. Hibbert, that's good. Hibbert's got his second bucket on the night.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Rulin, the pass to Maxey. There's the three. And Howell pulls it down.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Messi, out to the wing. Here's Dandridge. Here's Hibbert. Buries it down low. Hibbert's got his third basket on the night right there.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
There's a screen by Aldridge. And here's Maxey outside. Another miss by Maxey.
It's just not his night from the three. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
And the 2025 postseason showing how far the Heat have to go, Lex.
That was a 4-game sweep at the hands of the Cavs by a record combined margin of 122 points. Then again, over the regular season, Cleveland did win 27 more games, so the outcome wasn't entirely surprising.
And he drops the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Wizards leading by 21. Pass to Cycli. Ellis on the wing. Money from the wing.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it anytime.
Now here's Halliburton. Fires in the triple. Halliburton's got 6.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Ellis outside. Just 3 on the clock. And he sinks the layup. Ellis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
And so it's Washington continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Marc Gasol, and it's Stojakovic in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Arenas. 3-pointer off the mark. Off the outside. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
No good on that one. And Washington making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Good on the second one. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Halliburton. Now here's Avdia. Back to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Hamilton. And he connects with a jumper. And the Wizards lead by 19.
No, he is a huge talent, and he's been hitting shots, but so have his teammates. It's been a collective effort.
With the 10-footer, Red can't get it to go. The Wizards have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Towns on a screen. Avdia from outside. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's O'Neal. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. O'Neal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback. Blocked!
Here's Gasol. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And the Wizards with possession here. Miami making their last shot. Baseline try. Here's O'Neal. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. O'Neal's got 19 points.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Red, the pass to Halliburton. Hits the trifecta.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Hamilton. Back to O'Neal. It's tipped. Off the outside. Now Halliburton. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Off the outside. Pass to Halliburton. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Miami with another.
You know, the shot of Halliburton is just so steady. You add in his driving ability. Tyrese is a scary offensive player.
Now here's Gasol. Here's Hamilton. A shot from the high post. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger. Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Wizards leading by 16. Here's Hamilton. Here he goes. Puts it up from 17. Rebound Miami. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's DeBusschere. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Shooting for Miami, Dave DeBusschere at the line for 1.
Here's Hamilton, and just 1 bucket away from a double-double.
A terrific effort. He's made such a big impact.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Switch here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Stojakovic. Pass to Arenas. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Here's Jefferson. Red, pass to DeBusschere. Here's Hibbert. Miami moving it around. Jefferson can't hit. Wizards leading by 13. Here's Hamilton. Pass to Arenas. From behind the arc. A rebound by Hibbert. Hibbert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jefferson can't hit.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Can't believe he missed that. Looked like a loss of focus.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's the Busher. Halliburton outside. Pass to Red. It's rebounded by Washington.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, I love the resilience. After struggling in the first half, he has turned it on.
Here's Red. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
I really like their second half adjustments. They're showing some moxie inside.
Second team foul.
After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. And we've got a timeout from Brian Keith. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
And welcome your Wizards youth dance team to the floor.
Checked in for Miami.
Let me hear ya.
Washington leading by 14. Maxey! Oh, it misses.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Here's Halliburton. Fires the 3. It's off.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Halliburton with a steal. Using the glass to lay it in.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Off on the layup.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. Well, this team relies on his